Where'd Nier go? We have a Nier.
Where did they go?
Hold this. I'll go find him.
Oh, there they are. Nia!
Alright, I guess I'll begin kind of now. Hi, my name's Preston. Now everyone says, hi, Preston.
Hi, Preston.
That's good. Alright,
Like my therapy.
I've been collecting random anime merchandise for around 3 years, mainly because that's when I got back into anime. And I found a lot of unique stuff, and I found the do's and don'ts of buying stuff, and even buying not only just random books or toys, but even buying like memorabilia, like the actual cells and storyboards. And I'm gonna
Already started. It's a fun stand.
you shut up.
Give me Bucky.
I'm going to steal that.
Well, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Just making you aware. Looks so formal. And these are the stocks you should buy. One of the things that's really nice about these is not only is it. I already did introduce myself. You were late. All those who just came in, you don't get to know who I am.
knows who you are, though.
Right, they do. Not only is it really cheap now, around $20 or so, but it's really, kind of high quality. So you get like the really nice accessories and stuff, and it also has really high points for articulation. Now, for those who aren't addicted to buying toys and stuff like that, high points of articulation are how many points it can pose. So this is about probably 32 points, 32 different points of which it can drag pose. Robotech. Another great company, which I do not have a piece of with me right now, is Figma. And they're done by the Good Smile Company. It's the same guys who do, for those who know anime merchandise, the Ninjoids. It was like little toys, the big, small bodies and the big heads, and they're all cute. And you'll see Haruki Suzumiya ones of them all the time.
They're ugly. I'm sorry. No, Haruki Suzumiya ones are ugly. But all the other ones are.
You know, that's really funny coming out of your mouth.
Sorry.
But Figma is along that line as well. I mean, you know, they look kind of like this, but they do more, actually, instead of the robots or the vehicles and stuff, they do actual people. Now, personally, I think the figures of, like, you know, normal people look kind of weird because they have all the joints, and they even have joints in their stomachs so they can, like, move down like this. So it kind of looks like it's Robo-Haruhi or something. It just kind of looks weird. And they're also more pricey. They go about $40, $50. I mean, it usually depends on what character you're buying, what version it is. And that's another problem with buying toys. When you go to cons and stuff, is that some versions, it'll even just be a different color, and that will boost the price to about 2 times the original amount. So you'll have like one statue that's like 1/8 big, and it'll go about $40. And then you got the one that's red, and then it's like so much more money. So you really got to be careful on what you're really looking for. Are you looking for collectability, or are you just looking for something nice to put up? Now, if you're looking for something just nice to put up, I would suggest getting Robotechs. But if you're looking for something a little more collectible, then I'm so harsh. Yeah, Sun Dream, I love you.
It's my job.
Then I would suggest probably going for maybe like a Figma Saber or toy, like the statuettes, like the ones you see in those like really high priced websites. Now moving on, maybe you want something a little more smaller. How many of y'all know what Gashapon is? That is really sad because those are the only people I can probably talk to about it. Okay, Gashapon are trading figures. Now, you know, like the quarter machines, $50 cent machines, you go, you put them in, you get like a little toy. It's along those lines, except usually they're more high quality, and nowadays they don't even do them in machines anymore. You can get them in boxes. Just go into like any store, you'll see like Italia, I guess for instance. And it'll have Italia on there. I heard heard someone say yes. No. Anyway, and you'll choose a box, and you'll get 1 out of 6 chances to get a character, and so on. Now, a lot of times, ShoubuCon are just kind of like this. They're figures, but they're just shrunken down to, like, I guess, here. And they have a little base, and they're posing all cute. But sometimes you'll actually find some that have, like, I guess, they can do more than just that. For instance, like this one is a magnet. And there are like 6 of them. They came even with a little notepad, like that said Nanoha. And you can just, I don't know, there's a little more utility. You know what, you laughing? Harvey, I'm going to go beat you anymore.
If you send your mother, you get what your mother will.
This is amazing. Another one that I really like, and these I see all the time, not just Persona, but the little keychains, and these are usually for phone charms and stuff. But I mean, it can work anyway. And these are really cheap, usually on the secondary market. But you go to a convention, be warned, you're going to pay about 10 to 15 bucks sometimes for these little pieces of plastic that will break. For instance, easy, can I see your phone?
Wait, I have to go
Do
get it.
you have your, okay, we'll wait and wait. Oh, it's there. Okay. This used to be one right here. This was the main character from Persona 3. Now he's dead. And we have his head to remember him by. And so these are not the most durable of phone charms. So kind of buyer be warned. Now maybe you're not into getting like little plastic junk pieces that are going to fall apart at some point from a dog, or you running around so much that the body snaps off of your phone charm. I'm not mentioning anyone. And you're looking for something like maybe for your manga collection. Now, sometimes you'll run into some actual Japanese manga in con. It's really cool, but you. Yeah. And this is one I ran into, but sometimes you want to know if there's like a little more extra value to it. Like, how can you tell if this is not like the 23rd printing, or if this is, the first printing and it's really worth something? Well, unless you read Japanese, which I don't, I know you do. Now, come here, check this one. Sometimes the best thing to do is to check what's inside. For first printings of a lot of manga, they will give you a bookmark, a CD, something of extra value. It's like a little perk, And for Cardcaptor Sakura, the first printings for each one came with a bookmark that was made to look like a cloud card. Yes.
I just bought 2 of those books a couple years ago, just at a random store, and they both had little bookmarks in them.
Then you have the first printing.
Which card is that?
This is Service, or Hero. And I got this for about $4. Now the problem is with looking for first printings, either you have a seller who has no idea what this is, and you'll get it for pretty cheap, or you have a seller who's going to sell it to you for 30, 40, or onwards, because they know what they have here and they know you will cut your fingers off to get it.